Good morning, friends. My phone is currently exploding with text messages, and I'm still wearing yesterday's lipstick. Thanks for coming. It's gonna be a hot video today, guys. All right, so priorities. I have my unicorn juice going down. I did a small glass of water and a big old scoop, so it's gonna be magical today. I haven't drank any of it yet. Anyway, but this is fruit punch. We have several different flavors of Energize. If you've never tried them, they're all natural, they're plant-based. I mean, so is cocaine, but you know. This is comparable to a cup of coffee. It has about 100 milligrams of caffeine, and we have lots of breastfeeding and pregnant mamas that use it, but of course, you should always talk to your own doctor. So those of you who are worried that this is gonna like tweak you out, I tend to add it to a big cup of water like this. Like, I think that maybe my kid actually put Energize in her her water bottle for softball last night. I don't know. Maybe this is mine left over. I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's down in the fridge. So usually I'll do one scoop in this big thing, and I drink it before and throughout my workout. But today I have a lot of things to get done, so we're gonna go big or go home. If I slam it, if I put it straight in my mouth or drink it in a small glass like this, I do feel the tingles in my body, but not like other pre-workouts that I will not mention that start with an S by other companies. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those I tried once and it gave me heart palpitations. I'm really sensitive, which is probably why I love energy work, but wow, it's like I've already had like 4 scoops of Energize today. Okay, so anyways, here we go. We're gonna do our daily energy routine. I don't know about you guys, but I feel so much better making this part of my morning thing. And this is keeping me accountable. Otherwise, it tends to be something where I'm like, oh, I'll get to it, manana, and then I don't. So anyways, here we go. Let's start. We're gonna talk about a gratitude practice when we're done with this today. And I'm gonna tag Liz because she messaged me about it. So if there's something that you need help with, drop me a comment or message me. Like, it helps me to know what you need. I'm not a mind reader, okay? So if there's something you need, let me know and we can dig into it. I'll start tagging it onto these videos because, you know, you don't have to do everything I share, but why wouldn't you just like, I don't know, try some things, see if they fit your life, see if they work for you, okay? That's spleen point, okay? So bottom of your rib cage, find the spot. You guys, we are hosting a sneak peek into coaching on Thursday. It's in a different group. I can share it again. I will share it again. But coaching has changed my life in so many ways. And I don't know why I don't talk about it more. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, we're going to talk about it. And a bunch of the gals who are building and helping others actively are going to share with me, okay? Here we go. We're crossing over. So if it's something you've wondered about, like what we do, what we don't do, what the compensation plan actually is, I really recommend you peep it. You being in that group, you watching and asking questions is no shape or form a commitment or you promising to be part of something. To be really honest, it took me probably a year of peeping the coaching opportunity, thinking it was a scam, thinking it was too good to be true, until I finally decided just to try it. Here we are, 6 years later. Changed my life. And you know what? My most epically favorite part of this is it's my accountability. Like, I love this. I love our workouts. I love Beachbody's products. But like, there's been so many seasons of hard that I would have gone dark. I would have gone underground. And this community, this place that I built this. I did this. I changed lives. Has changed my life. We're crossing our legs, we're crossing our hands. So anyways, some of you have been in that group for years. It's the same group I've always run. And we're just gonna share. So anyway, digging deep into some things though. It's kind of cool. It's really cool. All right, we're hanging out. I'm really out of breath today. I don't know why. It's like I ran a marathon. I feel like hormonally, sometimes my breath gets all wacky. Who's watching with me today? It's Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. I'm so glad you're here. I love that you're a regular. So awesome. All right, so here we go. We're doing the crown pull. This is my favorite. It just feels good. Brianna says that you could have someone do this to you, like your partner, maybe even your kid. Maybe you do it to your kid. I don't think I've had anyone other than her do it to me, and it's real nice. I recommend it. Okay, let's do that triple warmer. We're just gonna start and we're gonna hold this, okay? So we're gonna try something with our breath since I'm struggling with my breath today, so why not? Let's go, okay? We're gonna switch hands. So Brianna gave me a tip the other day. She was talking about how you take a deep breath through your nose, hold it, and then you blow like you're blowing out through a straw. Try it. I don't know. See if it works for you. Okay, triple warmer. Here we go. Hands over our eyes. And you're just going to tuck behind your ears. You're going to come down your neck. Helps you make the sound. All right. So now we're going to do lymphatic massage. A couple of you have a family member that's like struggling right now, like sore throat, cough, allergies, whatever. This would be a great thing to do, this lymphatic massage. There's a couple other things in my tool chest that I'm gonna tell you about right now. So we're doing this, right? So your thymus, which is part of something that we work on when we do this lymphatic massage, we're in our armpits right now. Come on, get in there like you mean money, like you mean it, like it owes you money. Okay, we're coming up here. So your thymus is this, is your, like if you tap this is super stimulating for your immune system. This is also grounding, okay? It's just kind of like, when I do it with my kids, I'm like, it's like your Tarzan, like just tap here. This is really great if you have chest congestion, if you feel like you're getting sick, if you have a cough. You guys, this stimulates your immune system. Super easy, super free, kind of feels good. You can do this to your kids, okay? This is called a thymus tap. All right, put that in your tool chest, okay? Hey, Connor, can you put on some pants and come out here in a minute? Sure. So this is like the top of my breast, okay? I'm gonna come under here, and I'm gonna go under my bra line. You don't have to, I just wanna show them what a spinal flush looks like, and I need a lovely assistant. Okay, so now we're doing our rib cage. Back to that sling point. Oh, it's really sore. It wasn't sore when I first got here today. See, that means things are moving. That's the whole point of this, right? And like I've said before, you guys, your spleen, all these other things, they process not just stuff, not just food, not just things, they process emotions as well. Okay, so, hi. Let me finish this part and then we'll move on to you, okay? So, this is bladder, sides of your undies. Ooh, I'm gonna put out your tip drawer first, Connor. Okay, now we're gonna do our leg. Oh, I'm getting some size this morning. Okay, so we're taking a quick pause, okay? This is something to do if you're not feeling great, if your kid's not feeling great. When they're not feeling great, I do it to them, and then I'll have other kids do it to me. So I have them, you can have them stand. Oh, good morning. Okay, you can have them stand, or you can have them lay on the ground, whatever. And so here's their spine. You don't ever want to go down their spine, okay? But I'm just taking my fingers, and I'm just gently working them down outside of his spine. And you just start up here. You could do it with your fingers. You could smooth it. It's really just kind of personal preference. I kind of, personally, I like to just kind of like go tickling you. Okay, so you do it like 3 times, okay? And then you're gonna take your hands and you're just gonna go, you're just crossing. You know how we do lots of crossing, right? It's important to get your energy moving. Stay focused, child. Here you go. So it looks like this, okay? Like I'm doing it like this usually. And then we're just crossing, crossing, crossing. And then I take it down his whole body, down his legs, okay? Feels so freaking good. What's happening? Okay, thank you. That's a spinal flush. Do it to your spouse if they're have a man cold or something, okay? Or your kid, whatever. All right, so we did our lymphatic massage. Back to our energy practice. We're gonna go ahead and hook up, okay? So finger in your belly button, finger in between your eyes. You could also suck your thumb if you wanted. Wash your hands first, please, okay? We're just gonna hang out for a sec. Okay, here we go. We're zipping up our energy. Zipping up our energy. Got a baby now. Thanks for making me come back here. You're welcome. Thanks for putting on pants, Vienna. He doesn't like to wear pants. Can't say that I blame him. They're overrated. Okay, so I'm rubbing my hands together. We're gonna do heaven and earth, okay? So shaking them off, and you're gonna extend, okay? So your hands are like flexed. You mean this, okay? You are just, I don't know. You're setting your intention, okay? You're setting your sails. That's what you're doing. Take a couple breaths. Okay, other side, we're gonna rub our hands together. We're gonna shake it off. Hands are flexed. Pushing up, pushing down. Did I zip up? I don't know. Let's zip up. Sarah needs an energy practice. When you feel scattered, it's ungrounded. So today I'm gonna get in the grass. We have a lot of things happening and none of it's bad. But for me personally, I tend to get ungrounded really easily. And it's not a bad thing. I'm just aware of it now. So I can do the work I need to do. I can touch a tree. I can get outside. I can sit with my cat and intentionally pet it. You guys, that's super grounding. For some people, it's water. Like if you crave baths and showers and going in a pool, it probably grounds you, which is great, right? It's just about figuring out your own secret sauce. Just figuring out your own secret sauce, right? Right. Okay. So Liz messaged, well, we were chatting about consistency challenge. And so she asked about how to make her gratitude practice, like just what to do, because I think a lot of people tend to overthink it. All right, so here's how I do it. You can make this work for you. I just get a journal at Marshall's or Ross or whatever, like $4, nothing fancy. And I make myself a deal that I have to fill out an entire page. And some days it's really easy, and other days, like today is a good day. I feel excited, I feel hopeful, I feel like I'm living in my Dharma. If you read that Think Like a Monk book, right? He talks about when you're living in your purpose, like you feel good and things just feel easier. And yet today my gratitude still felt hard. And so it's an exercise that you just do. And for me personally, I could be like, well, I'll choose 5 things I'm grateful for. But the whole point of this is to recast your perspectives. It's to refocus and to force yourself to look for the good. So for me, I don't put this pie in the sky stuff on here. You could do that if that works and speaks to you. But like I put things like these white carnations are bringing me joy. So I put them on there. If I have a big ass laundry pile that's waiting to be folded, my truth is that irritates me, right? I'm like, oh, it's just waiting. My family won't do it, right? It's just there for me to do it. It's irritating. And so how can I reframe it? How can I change the script around it? And I do this on the regular because if you've been around for any length of time, you know my laundry tends to like pile up. It's just a little game I like to play with myself. So I will put on here, on my gratitude journal, that I'm grateful for my laundry pile, because that's what this is about. It's about flipping the energy around it, flipping the script. So instead of being like, oh, I have to fold out laundry, I'm grateful. Like I can choose to be grateful. Even though it is something on my to-do list, I can choose to be grateful because it means we have enough money to buy clearly too many clothes. It means I have a working washer and dryer here, which is convenient and a gift. It means I have a family to wear those things. It means I have fun shirts that I get to wear. Like, how can you reframe it? So for me, a lot of the stuff on my list is just like basic stuff. Like I'm grateful for flushing toilets. Truth. I'm so grateful for hot showers. I am grateful for my cats. I'm grateful for, what else did I put in here? Carpet lines. Like carpet lines make me really happy. But freshly vacuumed, beds that are made, like I'm putting that on my gratitude list. So if you're having a hard time with it, stop overthinking it and like, what's in your cup right now? Are you grateful for ice cubes? Are you grateful for tea? Are you grateful for a moment of peace? Are you grateful that you can go outside today because the weather isn't like 5 million degrees or snowing? What can you be grateful for? So make it, you could choose 5 things if you want, but for me, this helps me most when I force myself to flip the script and I just start brain dumping stuff, just random stuff. I don't need world peace. I don't need a huge vacation. It's like, what can I be grateful for today in my current living situation that I might take for granted? It's just about changing the way you look at things. So other ways I've done this, I do this every single morning as part of my morning routine. And I actually just finished it. I still need to read my vision. I have a vision written out and my goals. And then I have another part of my journal where I'll write about that, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. We're not going to overwhelm you with that. I'm going to make myself a note to talk about that tomorrow. But something else that's worked for us in the past is when I was driving the kids to school or if we're sitting at the dinner table, like we just kind of force everyone to go around and say something they're grateful for. And I have found it super helpful with my kids because let's be real, they tend to get all focused on what's happening or who's getting this. And so gratitude is a really powerful tool. And if you can teach yourself to look for it, it starts to just change everything, like as you go through life. If you can choose gratitude perspectives, even I can tell you after doing this for 5 years probably, I've made this a daily practice for 5 years. The days I don't do it, I feel really crabby and short-tempered. And it's just that one thing. And so I'll do it later in the day. It's like I haven't done my gratitude practice. The days I don't do a gratitude practice, I tend to feel put upon by my family. I tend to feel taken for granted and just pissy. And so this is something, it's free, it's super easy, and it just keeps me in the right headspace. Okay? So gratitude is really powerful. Don't overthink it. Make it your own. If you don't want to have a journal, then you could do a meditation as you're going to sleep. Like just concentrate on your breath and think of all the things that were good, all the things you're grateful for. And like I was starting to say, 5 years of doing this, I can tell you it's kind of annoying because something shitty or not optimal will happen and my brain automatically flips it. It automatically, I'll still have my pity party. I'll still say all the bad words, but it's an instant response. It's an instant reaction to what is the good? What is the lesson? What part of this can I celebrate? And I'm telling you, as a human to human, that is annoying shit. That is some Susie Sunshine stuff. And sometimes you just want to be pissy. You just want to be mad. You just want to, but it doesn't serve you. And it really doesn't even feel good. And nobody wants to hear about it. So check it before you wreck it. If you've been living in a place of lack and complaining and this is too hard and that's all you ever talk about without any light or this is the lesson, your audience is going to shrink. And more importantly, your own vibe is just going to shrink. So cultivate some gratitude today around things that maybe you've taken for granted. You can be grateful that you have toilet paper. You can be grateful that there's little fingerprints on your stainless steel fridge. You can be grateful for the laundry to fold. You can be grateful that you have flushing toilets. You can be grateful for clean drinking water. You can be grateful that you're able to move your body. You can be grateful for super sore muscles because that means that they're being worked and you're transforming and you're proving to yourself that you can be consistent. You can be grateful for, all the things. Be grateful today. It's just perspectives. It's an attitude that we choose and it feels a lot better and it just feels a lot better than the alternative, right? Right. Okay. I'm going to go do my workout. I'm going to hop on the Zoom if you need the accountability. Otherwise, you do you. And like I said, tomorrow we're doing that coaching sneak peek. You watching, you requesting to join isn't you raising your hand and saying, I'm interested in this. It's just you taking in information. You know by now I'm not going to hunt you, okay? I'll believe in you and I will cheer you on and I will be here whenever you're ready to take your journey to the next level, whatever that means for you. But coaching changed my life. It changed my life. It's changed my finances. It has changed the way I human, the way I mom, the way I wife. It's really changed my entire friend pool, to be really honest. There's been a lot of people that have kind of weeded themselves out, and that's okay. Everyone serves a purpose, and I'm here for it. I'm grateful for it. So if it's something you have a nudge about, if you are part of the coach tribe already, maybe you're just here for a discount, I encourage you to watch it because it's just information. It's not a marriage proposal, okay? It's just information. Maybe it's what you need, maybe it's what you don't, but how would you ever know unless you actually like explore it? I'm grateful for it. I'm gonna put it on my gratitude list. Okay, I'm gonna go drink my Energize. I'm gonna touch a tree today, and today is day 3 of our consistency challenge. So how can you set your sales today? What are you going to focus on? What will be your wins? What will your perspectivals zone in on, okay? It's your choice. You're not here accidentally. You're not a freaking victim. You can drive your bus and you can be a warrior that wins at life, or you can hang out in the sad panda space that probably isn't serving you. Come with me. Do your gratitude practice. Do the thing you said you were going to do. Doesn't matter what day 1 and day 2 were about. Today is a fresh start, a blank slate, the perfect opportunity for you to begin again.